Your beard will hide it. It's all good. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to today's pre-show for Live Feature Rant. We're going to be just kind of talking about this and that for the next little 15 minutes, and then get into the content for the show here. So, yeah. Anybody play any good games other than Landmark in the past week or so? Play any good games or
Do me
see
a
any new
favor.
games?
Turn on your video, Nero.
Oh, you can't see me?
Nope.
Oh, give me
Up
just a
there.
sec.
Something's happening now. Nope. It's just your ranting face in front of the Zoe logo.
Whoops. Hold on just a moment.
No problem. That's right. We have a chat room, don't we? I
Yeah.
am in the chat room.
Hold on just a second here.
Yeah.
Options. Get that out of the way. And are you eating something, Cody?
No, I was just drinking some wine there. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, drink it on
Got I have a new
camera.
mic. Okay. Well, cheers.
Oh yeah. Two drinks and a sneeze. All right. Yes, Project Gorgon. Yes, DWS. Project Gorgon is awesome, and I think it can run on a pretty low-end machine. It certainly looks like it's tuned to be optimized in that way, but not 100% sure to be perfectly honest. Very very fun. Hyrule Warriors. That's the what's it called? Legend of Zelda kind of Dynasty
There
Warriors
he
kind of
is.
game, right? Yeah.
Now
Now
we
you
see
guys can
him.
see me. All right.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
Just fine-tune this.
Dabbled with Gauntlet for a few minutes, but between interviewing for this potential job and I went down yesterday to help a friend with his computer, and didn't really get a chance to play it for an extended period. But I liked what I saw so far.
It's fun. Yeah, I did the first chapter last night. Probably gonna
Gotcha.
actually me Kremchek and Sony Shock went in on the 4 pack, and we're probably gonna. Sony Shock is out in Brazil right now promoting H1Z1, but when he comes
Yeah.
back on the 4th, we're gonna do like a triple 4-person stream because he and his son would be on the same camera or whatever, and we just see one of their screens. So
Yeah.
that should be a lot of fun.
Awesome. Who is Sony Shock?
Steve George, he's the producer for H1Z1. He's one of the producers.
Okay. Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, cool dude. I hang out with him a lot. He actually, I'm a mod in his channel now, so I hang out there
Awesome.
usually like Saturday and Sunday nights.
And what does he stream? Building H1Z1
Uh,
or playing games?
he streams along with this kid to do some amount of Destiny or Minecraft or this game. I think it was called Resogun. It's a little kind of weird shump where you go around this arena. You can keep flying all the way and go around the other side of it. Pretty interesting game. And various other things. H1Z1. I think there was a game called Dead Nation where the player or the viewers vote on what happens in game. You can like get help from them, or they can screw you over and stuff like that. So
All right. I'll be right back.
In Twitch?
sure, yeah, and Twitch. Cool.
Oh,
See you in a
that's
few,
cool.
Adam.
I like that.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing. There's another game called Choice Chamber that has the same sort of mechanic. Let me close the door here. Where's my door closing stick?
Tenma
Hold
says
on.
no sound. But that was
Well,
like 4 minutes
yeah, that
ago.
was a while ago. We've got sound now.
Okay.
Nice, Arudno.
All right. I need to get back in game and start chopping. So I'm doing the Woodcutters Guild event, which is over at Determination Lagoon. And their objective is to clear every plant and tree on the entire server. So, I don't know what's going to come of it, but why not? Seems like something to do together. There's already like 20, 30 people here. Woodcutters Local 419. Some Colossus people. Couple ungilded. So if you're a small guild and you're looking for new members in Landmark, see there's like 3, 4, 5 people here ungilded. So good opportunity to meet some Landmarkians. Courage Crew representing out here. Very cool. Sentinels of Serenity. I don't think I've met that guild yet. And Idrona doesn't have a guild. Guildless. Like Legendary Neuro. Am I correct?
Actually, no. I've been group the entire time. If you're looking for group, too bad. I haven't really gone recruiting. Nobody's wanted to join, so whatever. Eventually, I'm going to change it up. I'm looking to probably start up a community group here pretty soon. So
Cool.
more
Very
details
cool.
when that comes along.
Yeah, let me know about that because once the alliance system comes in, it's going to be really easy for groups to work together and stuff.
Yeah, honestly, I don't. At this point, I don't know why there would be more than one alliance. If there's no limit to the amount of guilds, I would just imagine, why not just have everyone join one alliance and just let that be that? So that way we have one general chat channel that goes across all servers. Except if there's no way to segment that chat from other chat and the on-off spam, because my goodness, you wouldn't be able to see anything.
The way I consider alliances, not to get too into it, but I kind of see it as like a faction, right? You join a faction and then they're inherently maybe flagged against the other alliances, and that's
I don't know. I don't think
purpose?
so.
No,
It's
okay.
it's just an organization like all the organization and chat systems we have in right now are just the most basic bare bones stuff, just so we have something. So,
Yeah, but in my opinion, what they put in here was, a step backwards, as opposed to putting in like a simpler system that was, maybe a little bit better for the future. Like
there's a
for
lot of
instance,
different ways it could have been done. Maybe we
yeah,
should
I
save that for the show, actually.
okay, yeah, because this is live feature rant. I do have some ranting to do
Well,
about
that's
the
good.
show, and yeah, so ready for
Iclithid,
that.
what kind of game is Overgrowth? Are you familiar with that one, Cody?
Overgrowth. Yep, I actually purchased into that. It wasn't alpha, but I guess it's called alpha. And yeah, I've regretted it. Kind of.
Mm.
I like the
What
guy's
kind of game is
videos.
it?
IGN hosted it for. It's not even really a game. It's a third-person action RPG where you look like a bunny rabbit, and it's all built off like a really dynamic physics system where everything has like physical properties. There's a whole skeletal system. Your weapon is like independent of your body, so you can like throw it, and it's really cool idea. But it's just like it seems like a small indie team, and they're just kind of playing, having fun, and it's never really gonna synthesize into anything.
Interesting.
But I mean, like I said, I purchased into it. I paid $30 into Overgrowth because I watched all those videos that got me hyped up and excited about it. And but then it was kind of like I feel like maybe a bunch of people bought into it, and then he kind of let it fall off and didn't use that money to keep building up the team to keep the growth going. I feel like maybe he just I don't know what happened, but I didn't see any advancements on Overgrowth.
That sucks. I've seen so many early access and green light games and stuff like that, and things that have been kickstarted that just seem like they fizzled out. I played one that seemed like it was going to be a really fun game called The Tower, and I was doing a 30-minute demo in the morning show and the evening show for it. What ended up happening, I finished it in whole in the morning show because there was only 30 minutes of content. And someone said, "Oh yeah, it's been like this for a while. There won't be more content until next year." They're like, "Well, great." So I just kind of did comment commentary over the game the entire time for the second half of the show, or the second showing later on in the day. So that was kind of weird. There's a lot of games I've played that's like really, really rough, really, really like probably too early to be showing the games off, or maybe some of them like it's pretty much ready and they're just maybe holding off for a few things, but they probably could go forward with it. So there's really a big spectrum out there. The whole early access thing is a very interesting subject, and actually there was an interview I had with the developer of Edge of Space. He was on one of my weekend shows during, I think it was 2 weekends ago. I think that's about right. And his suggestion to the community was for somebody to make a website that's dedicated to rating early accesses by what they plan to do, what they said they were going to offer, the rate that they're doing updates and stuff like that. And it sounds like actually a really good idea. So
is Nero breaking up for anybody else?
Yep. Yeah, I'm getting that static. I
Really?
think it's that
Yeah,
beard.
I'm getting
is
a
my
lot
beard
of
is my
digital-
beard hitting it? Is it still happening?
Electro.
No, we're getting a lot of dropout, a lot of digital dropout. You're breaking
Yeah, it
up.
was
Is
digital.
it still happening?
Nope.
Okay, then it was the beard.
Could be static electricity from the beard.
Could be.
No, he's joking. It doesn't. It's not your beard. It's,
I'm not joking. It could be.
It's bandwidth. It's bandwidth. Something's going on with the feed to us.
Yeah, it could be
Weird.
that double the Manicam thing.
That could be. Does
See,
it?
they're saying it sounds fine for them.
Well, yeah, it's gonna
But
sound
we're
fine,
hearing it staticky.
but you're hearing it staticky.
Yeah,
Can
you
you
know what?
understand what I'm
Okay.
saying, though?
Oh yeah, no, we're fine.
Okay. Cool.
We're fine.
It was getting kind of rough there for a minute. It was hard to hear you for a minute.
Alright, let me just make a final adjustment here. So hopefully we don't see that blue talking border. Alright. I got a couple more minutes. Any last non-show related stuff anyone wants to say? We got a couple minutes.
We should. Do we want to save the news that Blizzard is getting out of? Not going to be moving forward in the MMO space with their
Titan.
7-year with Titan.
Oh yeah, I heard something. I had no idea about that, but I had no idea what the hell Titan was. The last project Blizzard has that I was excited about that fizzled out was StarCraft Ghost. Turns out one of my friends was actually, I think she was a producer on that project. Unfortunately, like, it like kind of blew up on everybody, and there was nothing they could do about it, which was really terrible. But no, tell me about this. Why this would be the time to talk about it?
Okay. Well, yeah. That's pretty big news that Blizzard's like, nah, we're going to tap out. We're not going to do another MMO after 7 years of development on this one.
Any reason why?
They just they said that they had some really good ideas. There's if you do a Google search, Polygon had a really good article about it, but they just said essentially that they had some really great ideas, but it didn't come together in a way they were satisfied with, and it also sounded like they decided they just didn't want to be doing another MMO.
Was it a new? Was it new lore?
Titan was rumored and speculated to be a sci-fi MMO. And they had gone some 4 years, I think, into developing it, and then scrapped it to do something new right around it was right around the time they announced EverQuest Next and Landmark, and they showed off everything they were doing with that. They're like, we're going to go back to the drawing board, hang on. And here it is a couple of years later, and they're like, we don't want to do another MMO. So it really does leave EverQuest Next wide open to be sort of the next thing everybody is going to want to try. In a slightly bigger way than we've been seeing over the last couple of years, because it is going to be the next gen thing.
It is in a lot of big ways, and it's I think going to be
Yeah.
not necessarily setting the standard for what all future MMOs are going to have to be, so much as it has to be at least this awesome and feature rich, going beyond the EQ to WoW sort of style of MMO. So
Yep. Yeah, so I was very surprised by that, but it was like, good for them. They just knowing that, hey, you know what, maybe we can't compete. And maybe it's not worth our time. They said that they were much happier with sort of their smaller scale development they've been doing, like with Hearthstone and whatchamajigger there. What's the other one? Heroes of the Storm. So you're probably going to see more stuff like that.
all right.